All right, moving right along, the next segment is what we call our mystery guest, and that's, so I'm sure there's lots of tension and over who are we going to bring up as our mystery guest. And I'm proud to announce that the topic of this segment is a campaign that I'm very excited about called Imagine Mesa. I love being the mayor of Mesa. It's a fun job. It's a great job. Ask anybody on the city council or involved in city government. This is a great community, a great cause to be involved in. But one of the frustrations of this job is, frankly, we need community engagement. We need the community to give us ideas. We need feedback from the community. Sometimes the only people we hear from are the 4 or 5 people that seem to be unhappy, that spend their 24 hours on social media. And that's fine. We're curious to hear what they think, but we're also interested in hearing from the other 500,000 people that live in the city of Mesa. And so in order to do that, we have to go out and get in your face and ask you questions and have an outreach campaign. So that's what this Imagine Mesa is. This is your chance to interact with city government, to give us some good ideas. There's a lot of really smart people in this community that have got great ideas. They see things in other communities, or they come up with things on their own. We're dying to hear more about this. So the best way for you to share those ideas with us is through this program called Imagine Mesa. I know we have a short video that explains it. Let's please run the video.
It all starts with a spark of imagination. When you imagine Mesa's future, what comes to mind? We want to hear from you and your neighbors as we shape our next Mesa. It's easy to share your ideas. First, submit your idea at imaginemesa.com. It can be as big as a citywide program or as simple as a new park bench. Make your idea easy for others to envision by adding a photo or link. Once you have put the finishing touches on your idea, share it with your friends on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and use the hashtag #ImagineMesa. Others who like your idea can become supporters and even build off your idea. And don't forget to check out other community input. View, comment, and support as many projects as you like. That's it. Be the spark. Share your ideas for making Mesa amazing.
Great. Thank you very much. So it's really that easy. Go to imaginemesa.com. It's a beautiful website, lots of great ideas. But we're hoping that between now and the end of October, we're going to get thousands and thousands of responses and ideas. And so in order to make sense out of all the data that's going to be hopefully generated during this campaign, we have created a citizens committee to organize the data and make recommendations. I'm glad that we have with us today one of the co-chairs of that committee, Levi Leba. Would you please come up and tell us a little bit more about Imagine Mesa? Thanks, Levi. Thanks. Have a seat. So Levi, thank you for being a great businessman and a guy who's raising a young family in Mesa and and very involved in our community. I know you serve on boards and do a lot in the community. And so I thank you for taking on the responsibility of co-chairing the Citizens Committee to help give us these ideas. What was it? Why are you raising your young family in Mesa, Levi? What is it that you like about this community?
Well, I have 2 sons here that were actually born here in Mesa, so my wife and I have a bond with the city of Mesa. And I envision the future of Mesa to have 21st century technology where we can foster growth within the community. And like the video stated, there's a lot of untapped resources that are out there right now that we haven't been able to get. And this Imagine Mesa forum is a great way to get that, where people can provide input and they can provide their ideas and share with us exactly what you think the future of Mesa can be.
That's great. Have you been monitoring? Are we already getting some good ideas coming on through the website that are being posted and talked about?
There's actually I think right now 143 different ideas on the website. So there's going to be a lot of engagement, and we anticipate a lot more engagement to be. So right now it's a ranking system. So the most popular I guess idea that somebody submitted, you can vote on it, and then they get ranked at the top. So there's a lot of great ideas, and I anticipate a lot more ideas, and that's why the whole Spark idea came from, is where somebody can submit an idea and it might spark the creative of somebody reading that, and they might say, you know what, that'll also bring this idea about. So that's the whole idea with Imagine Mesa.
Great. Do we have some slides of some of the examples of things that people are posting? Okay, so here's a slide. So far, for example, out in Eastmark, apparently someone suggested that they might need a new fire station out there. That's generated quite a bit of support. So far, 108 people have logged on to agree with that idea. And it is a great idea, by the way. But this is just an example. I mean, if you know, for example, in your part of Mesa, boy, we could sure use a swimming pool, or we could sure use more youth sports fields, or those types of ideas. This is your opportunity. Yeah. And it seems like that this is resonating, and we're going to hear from some people.
Oh, yes, definitely, definitely.
So again, we're going to use social media as a big part of this, but so you might see some ads, you know, when you're scrolling through Facebook saying, hey, log on and tell us a little bit more about what's important to you. But don't wait for people to beg you to get back to us, okay? In fact, I didn't say, if you don't mind, everybody pull out your phones right now, if you would. The phones we told you to put away earlier. Pull them out. If you're watching on television, pull out your phone, and let's just take a sample of how easy this is. I'm going to my Safari browser, and I'm going to put in Imagine, and I get like the first 3 letters in, and I hit Imagine Mesa Home.
And so, I'm an Android person, so I'm using Firefox, just to let you guys know.
Okay, Firefox. That's kind of cute. I haven't really heard of Firefox. We're an Apple community, Levi. Can you imagine that?
I actually use my phone for work, though.
All right, okay. I'm just kidding. Imagine Mesa, and then just punch it, and what comes up is a lot of really pretty pictures, because this is a very visual platform. So you'll scroll through and you see things that you say, well, here's people on bikes. Yeah, I'd kind of like to have maybe more bike paths in Mesa. Is that a good idea? Or maybe I hate bike paths, and so I'm going to vote no on that. And you can see a bunch of other great ideas relative to businesses and just engagement in the community. So I think that the tool that Imagine Mesa has put online is actually very good and something that people are going to find easy to interact with.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Levi, thank you very much for all you do in the community. Thank you for agreeing to be a part of this great campaign. Ladies and gentlemen, please give us a piece of your mind. This is your opportunity to point out what you like about Mesa or what you'd like to see better. I mean, my job is to brag about Mesa. It's a great job. I love it. But the more important part of this job is to ask people, what can we do better? We want to improve. If a city is standing still, you know, that's not what we want. We want to get better and better. So please engage with us and give us as much feedback as you can on that topic. Thanks again, Levi. We appreciate all you do in our community, and thank you for this, for helping with Imagine Mesa.
Oh, thank you.
You bet. Thank you.